Well, hey there, Pastor Kevin here for our first home huddle as we step into our new sermon series, One for all for one. Jesus is the one for all. God's plan to rescue humanity from their sin and death was through Jesus alone. His death and resurrection have freed us from our bondage to sin and death. Jesus has won us. We are His prize. And because of this, our lives have changed. The gospel, the good news of Jesus' death and resurrection, it changes everything. And as a church, for the next few weeks, we're going to be looking at a few different ways in which our lives have been changed by Jesus' death and resurrection. This first week, we're going to be looking at how we are all for one name. Our study is going to be guided by the book of 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians is a letter that Paul sent to the church at Corinth, which he founded. You can read about that in Acts chapter 18. And Corinth was a city not unlike a lot of American cities today. It was multicultural, it was very wealthy, it was pluralistic in its worship, there were many gods to choose from, and it was over-sexualized. The same way we see sexuality so pervasive in our culture today. It was also a place where people prized popularity. People wanted to be known, or at least be associated with others who were well known, people who are in high places. And one of the most common ways you could do this, to kind of climb the social ladder, was through the Roman patronage system. You could find a patron, someone of higher calling, higher status, who could be your benefactor. As their client, you would be obliged to do kind of whatever they asked, but you would also have access then to their network and connections and resources. Now, the more clients a patron had, the more prestige and power they held in the city. It's not unlike what we call influencers today, who have amassed followers, right? But those relationships are usually quite a bit further removed. But this is Paul's context as he writes to the people gathered at the church in Corinth. Now you'll notice Paul zero in on the people's tendency to find value in the names of the people that they were associated with. What are the names for you that you find value in by your association with them? Never forget today, as you dive into the Word, that you have been claimed by the name of Jesus, the one who has won us. Remember that as you share, read, talk, pray, and bless today.